Do you want to learn more about credit scores so you can qualify for a good rate on a home mortgage or an auto loan? You're in the right place. My name's Mike and I'm your guide on the trail to financial freedom. I love helping you understand money so you can develop an actionable plan and ultimately reach your financial goals. Money does not need to be stressful, it does not need to be complicated, and I'm here to help guide you on that path. All right guys, so what is a credit score and why does it matter? All a credit score is just a 3-digit number that tells a lender how likely it is that you're going to pay back that debt. And lenders will use that credit score to determine what interest rate they're going to charge you and how much money they are going to loan you. There's two main providers of your credit score, FICO and VantageScore. I'm not going to get into the differences, just know that FICO is the more common one, and that's the one we're going to be talking about today. So, FICO scores will range anywhere from 300 to 850. And anything above 650 is considered good. Anything below 620 and you're either going to be charged a higher interest rate or potentially just not qualify for that loan. All right, so what factors go into your credit score and which of them matter the most? I'm going to list all 5 of them, okay? And I'm going to start with the one that has the greatest impact and work my way down. So number 1 is your payment history. And all that is are you making your payments on time, all right? That accounts for 35% of your overall score. So if there was one thing that I would recommend doing to boost your score, it's make your payments on time. And a little pro tip, what I would recommend doing is set up an auto payment, right? That way it ensures you're never late, all right? Extremely easy to do in today's digital age, 3-4 clicks on a mouse, auto payment set up, and now you're living stress-free and likely boosting your score. All right, so number 2 is gonna be the credit utilization ratio, all right? That sounds like a fancy term. All it means is what percentage of your available credit are you using? So let's just say you had a credit card that had a limit of $10,000. It's gonna look a lot better if you only have a $1,000 balance on it than if you had a $7,000 balance, right? And that accounts for 30% of your score. So those 2 items alone count for 65% of your score. So those 2 are the ones that I would focus on personally. All right. Number 3 is the length of your credit history, and that accounts for 15% of your score. All right. The thing to know there is the longer history you have, the better, right? Because it gives the lender a kind of a longer view, a bigger picture of have you been managing your debt well over time, all right? So if, let's just say you had a credit card, you got back in the day, you don't use it anymore, don't close it out. Because if you close it out, you now lose that history, right? So it's much better to just keep that card open, keep the $0 balance, you have that history, and it'll positively affect your score. All right, items 4 and 5 only account for 10% each. So personally, I wouldn't bother with them. I'll list them here, but don't stress about them basically. So number 4 is gonna be your credit mix, okay? And what that is do you have different types of credit, right? Do you have credit cards, an auto loan, a mortgage, okay? And that tells the lender, hey, this guy can handle different types of credit. That being said, it doesn't make sense to just go out and go take on a bunch of additional debt because that is likely going to have a negative impact on your credit, not a positive one. So, and then item number 5 is the any new credit, right? So anytime you take out a new line of credit, your score gets dinged for a little bit, all right? Nothing to sweat, but the important thing to remember here is if you have any large purchases coming up, right? Like you're planning on applying for a home loan or an auto loan, best practice is don't take out any small debt like a credit card or something, within 6 months or so of applying for that larger one, because you wouldn't want your score to drop a few points, before applying for that larger debt. All right, so we've established the importance of having a good credit score. So you probably are wondering, well, how do I get it? It's real easy. You just go to Experian.com, a bunch of other places, but I'll throw a link down in the description. You can get your free credit score FICO credit score from Experian. While you're there on the Experian site, I would recommend signing up for their free credit monitoring service. And what that does is it'll send you an alert anytime there's a change to your credit file, right? So if a new loan is taken out or a payment is missed, something of that nature, you'll get an alert, either text, email, however you set it up. And another benefit of that is that will identify, kind of act as an early warning system for any type of identity fraud. So if someone's trying to steal your identity, take out a credit card in your name, you'll get a ping, and that'll let you know, hey, I should start digging into this and taking appropriate action. All right, that's all I got today, guys. If you found some value in today's video, whether it was learning something or you just enjoyed the nature scene with me, then consider hitting that subscribe button, dropping me a thumbs up, leaving me some comments. Let me know what you want to see, all right? Because ultimately, I'm doing this for you. So that's all I got. I do want to say a quick thank you to everyone who has been providing me feedback, helping me grow. All right, we hit over 100 subscribers in the first 5 days, all right? I'm extremely excited about that, and really looking forward to bringing you guys some more content over the next couple years. So until next time, see ya.